day, waited all night. I don't think he's coming, so crawl to bed and turn out the light. I've fallen so many times, this time I don't think I can get up, and I'm losing my strength here. I know I've already lost my touch, 'cause I'm a carbon copy, yeah, of everything that you see. Do you love me for me, or do you love me for who you think I should be? Stopped to ride the train, but I missed it. So I looked up to see the plane, and it crashed right before my eyes. I'm dying inside. I turned on the news this morning. I drew wipe a tears away from my eye, and it doesn't really matter what happens now. If everybody's broken, we're broken inside. We're just copies, carbon copies of everything that you see. Do you love me for me, or do you love me for who you think I could be? Everyone's got their purpose, it's just no one knows quite what it is. So I'll stay here till the coast are clear. So the day was long, that one single day that the world fell into its grave, and I saw the face of Jesus that very morning. He looked so sad, so I asked him why, and he said, well, he threw it all away. And then he started to cry, and I felt so bad, but I had nothing to say. So well, the truth it is what it is, and tomorrow come honey, but that's just showbiz, and it's just the way life came and the way it fell. From the looks of it, we're going straight to hell, yeah. And I hope we burn for what we've done. Just look at what we've done. Oh, we're copies of love, we're copies of hate, copies of things easiest to imitate. And I can't stand to look at things much more around here. Well, I'm tired, you're tired, I know we're all tired of being copies, yeah.
Today's 30 and 30 song is called Copies, and it very well could be considered to be one of my songs from the vault. It's one of the first songs I ever wrote. The song came out of a period in my life where I was just leaving high school, I was just learning to play guitar. I was realizing, that maybe life was definitely more like the movie Up. It's going to kick you every chance it gets so you can learn your lessons. I was coming into that young adulthood from being a teenager, and it was the first time I really had started paying attention to political stuff, really. Definitely some serious stuff going down all over the world. And it's really the first time in my life I started to have an interest in political things. And it is also coincidentally happened to be right at the time that 9/11 hit. And so the second verse in the song actually speaks to those headlines about seeing the planes hitting the towers. The third verse is about a dream that I had. And that dream was so very real, and it was so very sad. It just had this grief to it. And what I can tell you briefly about the dream, without going into a crazy amount of detail, is everyone was sitting in a room in a high-rise building of some sort with a big panel of window across, wall to wall. And I was sitting in a booth, kind of a cheap restaurant booth, like a Formica booth at Hardee's or something. It wasn't a restaurant, but we were sitting in booths like that against the wall. And how I was sitting, I was facing the window, and across from me in the dream was my bandmate at the time. As I saw off in the distance a fireball start to roll towards the window, at the same time it got closer, my bandmate in front of me morphed, like they do time-lapse photography, into a petrified version of Jesus Christ. And that dream affected me. Well, it still affects me. It was very haunting. And that's the reference about Jesus looking so sad. And we were all just waiting for the end to come. And it's weird now that I'm going back and I'm doing 30 and 30 and I'm pulling some of these songs out of the vault because they're so pertinent to right now. I mean, I could go into some other dreams I've had, but I won't. Because really, I was just here to tell you about Copies. Yeah, that's the song Copies. I hope you liked it.